Welcome to the College of Education, Psychology, and Social Work. This is the pre-recorded session for the education discipline. My name is Dr. Chito Alozi, and I welcome you to Flinders University. Before we proceed any further, I'd like to take the time now to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the lands upon which Flinders University sits. I especially acknowledge our purpose on country and the work that we do to make a better, fairer, and more just Australia and world. Now, during this orientation period, you're going to receive a lot of information, sometimes too much information. So what we've done here is we've boiled down, distilled, if you will, the key information that you're going to need to get started with your studies here in education. First, Wi-Fi. It seems so simple, but it's really key to a lot of the work that we do here. And while we do have some computer labs, more often than not, the easiest way to use the web and even access key information is going to be online. We suggest that you use the EduRoam network here, and your username will be your FAN, your surname and those digits that you've received. And then your password is your Flinders password. For more information, please visit this link here, students.flinders.edu support computing Wi-Fi. Now, for us new students, the new student section of Compass has all the information on how to enroll and register in your classes at this link here. If you need more help, submit a support request via flinders.edu.au ask or call Flinders Connect 1-300-354-633. Choose option 2. Now, your student ID card is going to be your ticket to many things, the library, getting into certain buildings, and you're going to have to get one. We suggest you request your ID card by selecting Order My ID Card under the Quick Links section of Compass here. Now, enrollment in your topics is crucial, and particularly during this week, if you have not done so already. Step 1, to enroll in your topics, you're going to want to log into the student system, click on My Enrollment tab, agree to the declaration, and scroll down to see the topics available for your course of study. Place a check next to the topics you want to enroll in and save changes. Now remember, there is a sequence that you must follow for many of your courses. Please make sure to follow it. 2, once you've enrolled in your courses, then you're going to register for classes. Logging into the student system, select the My Timetable tab, selecting your study period, and select Change or Register for each topic. Of course, click on the plus to select a class, and then save. The Flinders Learning Management System is known as Flinders Learning Online, FLOW. Sometimes you're going to hear people refer to it as Canvas. I think I often refer to it as Canvas. But Canvas is only the platform, so make sure that you remember they mean the same thing. For access, go to flow.flinders.edu.au. Now, I know there are a number of questions on social media about when you'll be able to see your topics. Topics go live 7 days before topics begin teaching. So, for my students on Monday, all of your topics, for example, will have gone live this morning. Parking is challenging. It's one of those things that I do not enjoy. However, there's some information about transport here that we think may be useful for those of you coming from afar or even from nearby. To park, you do need a parking permit, and you can apply on the Flinders website. Please search for parking. There is a free loop bus that links the Flinders campuses, links to public transport, and there's an app called BusMinder you can use to get on the loop bus. Don't forget the Flinders railway station, right, is at the bottom of the hill, and it's 22 minutes to the CBD. Bus information is also listed here as well. University can be challenging. and made even more challenging when we think of the finances that are involved. The university offers many scholarships that you can use to help you in your studies. Now, to be clear, you don't need to be a top student to qualify for scholarships or to apply. For more information, please visit students.flinders.edu.au/scholarships. The Flinders community takes a very strong stance around safety. If you experience or witness what we call unacceptable behavior or harassment, please make a confidential report. Online, please search for Safety on Campus at flinders.edu.au. Email studenteo@flinders.edu.au or call 8201-2118. Now, making a report does not necessarily initiate a complaint. It is a first step to offer you support and then information from which you will decide what to do next. Flinders also offers health counseling and disability services. Through our services, you can see a doctor, chat with a counselor, or speak with a disability advisor about studying with a health or mental health condition. You can use a QR code here to access self-help resources, or you can contact through the number listed on this slide. Please note that after-hour crisis support is also available. Among the many services that Flinders offers is Oasis. It's a student community well-being center focused on supporting the physical, emotional, social, and spiritual needs of students so they can achieve academic and personal success. Please check out Oasis. They do wonderful things on campus, and you may find them a calm space for which to develop your own sense of self and success. We also have ISS, or International Student Services. And ISS offer a bevy of resources for international students and many of the challenges, both academic or even systemic, which our international students may face. Contact them on 8201-2717 or look for ISS on the Flinders website. Flinders actively promotes awareness and respect for diversity of our staff and students. And some of the services that we include are student success and well-being advisors, a prayer room, conversation groups, equal opportunity advisors, the Pride Network, and the Good Vibes Experiment. Flinders has a large campus. I am not embarrassed to say that I've gotten lost on more than one occasion. However, there is a way to find your way. Please log on to Flow, search for Finding Your Way at Flinders, the online orientation topic, and get familiar with Flinders and how the university works. You can also explore some of the skills that you need and discover tricks and shortcuts to help you study. You can also find out about some of the support services offered at Flinders through some videos. Now, the week of orientation, O Week, isn't the end of orientation. We also have Connect Week, which is going to run from February 26th to the 1st of March. Now, what's going on in Connect Week? There'll be a lot of stuff. There'll be welcome hub, quiz nights, comedy shows, fair days, picnic games, live music, clubs info, everything that's going to give you an opportunity to connect with not just the campus, but with your peers, many of whom you'll spend a number of years with at Flinders. And to close up, you've gotten a lot of information here. We've tried to boil it down, but there's some top tips that you can take and run with. Here are some of them now. Visit Flow to get started, flow.flinders.edu.au. Keep an eye out for ping messages. Connect with new friends via Flinders Mates, but also make sure to follow our socials. Hey Flinders on Instagram or Ask Flinders on Facebook. Some other things you can do to get yourself involved with this space is to join the Flinders University Students Association. In this case, it'll be FISA. Look out for FISA and its support of the first-year group support system, FIGS. But also remember, seek help if you need a friend, if you're just lost. But finally, thank you for choosing Flinders. We hope that you take this time to get oriented and figure out what's next for you. Take care, and I'll see you around campus.